it's Hope in a Jar. And you're going, Terry, that is not new today. Hope in a Jar has kept my skin looking so youthful for so long. It gets me all my compliments. But here's what's new today. The Duo and a little bit of SPF mixed into that Hope in a Jar. It's not going to change the formulation at all, but it's going to allow you to get out of the house in the morning quicker and have that skin protected without having to do a separate step. They're $49 and $49, which would take you to $98. Now they're $29.50 and $29.50 because you're shopping at QVC. We do not have auto delivery. We are shipping these to you for free. So for a charge on a credit card of $11.80, excuse me, they are on their way to you. And if you've never tried Hope in a Jar, you have 30 days to return it if you need to, but you're going to love it. And this is like one of the originals.
It is. As a matter of fact, this predates philosophy. So
that's right.
Prior to philosophy, we were born in the medical marketplace, and Hope in a Jar was created by doctors and dermatologists to be used by their patients pre and post procedure, really to get their skin in the most optimal condition. So now fast forward almost 30 years, it's still one of our top selling moisturizers, and it's because of what it does for your skin. We've put these two together so that you have 24 hours of Hope in a Jar. So you're getting hydration, you're getting smooth resurfacing, you're also getting a reduction in the appearance of lines, wrinkles, pore size. It takes the edge off. But now you have one for nighttime and you have one for daytime with the SPF. We know that sun protection is so important. If you're not wearing an SPF, usually people that don't wear SPFs aren't wearing them. They know better, but they're not wearing it because they haven't found one yet that they either
like.
Doesn't look white, doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel thick,
or you're just trying to get out of the house quickly and you don't have time for that extra step. That's how it is for me a lot of times. Anything that has the SPF built in, I'm there.
Yeah, and when you put this on your skin, I just want to show you, because if your concern with SPF is that it leaves your skin looking white or thick or greasy and you can't stand that feel, this is like a cup of water for your skin, not a cup of oil. Notice how quickly that's soaked in, leaving my skin with this beautiful, healthy, radiant glow. And I've got broad spectrum protection. Broad spectrum sunscreen means that it protects against UVA rays, which are the aging rays, and the UVB rays, which are the burning rays.
So you want both.
You want both. If you're going to take the time to put something on your face, please use broad spectrum. And in this case, you have that, plus that beautiful hydration and smooth resurfacing.
So here, I'm just showing you, like, it's
very
almost
nice.
Imperceptible, the difference. This is the original Hope in a Jar. This is the original with the SPF. So as I go like that, I mean, it might, maybe this one's a little creamier, but like you said, as soon as I rub it in, there's not going to be the look of a white cast.
That's right.
Because look at that. I did self-tanning, but I've been washing my hands so much that like now
Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
I know.
And then we're like close up, but anyway,
we get it.
And that's why I don't do self-tanner, because then you can see it on my sunspots.
It's like
great. Don't do. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Don't do the damage in the first place.
That's the thing.
And that's what SPF, like when you were mentioning that, it is the biggest ager, the sun. It is. And if you look at your chest, like I'll look at my chest sometimes, and that's where I see all the freckles and all of the sunspots, and it just looks older. And then there's a little bit here where I was probably wearing a tank top or a bathing suit or something like that. It's completely smooth.
Right?
There
Totally
aren't any freckles, there aren't any sunspots, and then you start moving over to the arms, and then they come back again. So that shows me that where I had protected my skin, it didn't age as much. And look at these, immediately after, we have the difference.
And here's the thing, when you use a philosophy product, first and foremost, know that you're getting immediate visible results that just get better over time. This is what Hope in a Jar does. It gives you your hydration, plus it reduces the appearance of the fine lines, the wrinkles, the pores, takes the edge off of that, makes your skin look radiant. Her skin looks brighter immediately after. But what I really notice are those fine lines and wrinkles. And that's because we use this super hydration duo where we combine hyaluronic acid with glycerin. Those two together temporarily plump the appearance of your skin. That improves the look of the lines and wrinkles, gives you that hydration instantly and over time. The glycolic acid is what's brightening the skin and smoothing and resurfacing the skin. So we're talking about texture. So texture means lines, wrinkles, pores, all of that, the edge is taken off. And you said it earlier, if we've learned nothing here, exfoliation is the key. This is how you treat your skin to exfoliation without grain or grit or anything manual. It's just by doing what you do every day probably, which is put a moisturizer on.
Yes, and then adding in the hydration. It's a 1-2 punch. You have to exfoliate and you have to hydrate. You shouldn't do one without the other. I mean, if you're doing, if it's one rather than zero, okay, fine, do one, but ideally you do both. And here's how easily it drinks into the skin.
Well, and we did an instrument test, so it's not just me telling you this or Terry. 100% of the participants using Hope in a Jar said that this provided all-day hydration. If you are someone that your skin is dry and you put a moisturizer on in the morning and then you feel like by lunchtime you could reapply your moisturizer, you're not using the right one for your skin. Hope in a Jar was designed to give you all-day hydration, smooth, even, consistent resurfacing, and it gives you that beautiful glow. And in the case of the SPF, you can tell the difference because the one that's SPF just has this little box that says SPF. It's kind of hard to say,
and it's more
opaque, right? Yeah. So this is the one that you're going to use in the daytime. If you wear makeup, oh, does your makeup go on beautifully over top of this? But if you don't wear makeup, and this might give you the confidence to wear less makeup because the way that it brightens your skin and gives it this glow is just something I've never seen from a moisturizer.
You know what's so funny? Yesterday, it was so gorgeous, and I was like, why am I not outside prepping for my shows today outside? So I went outside, and it was hot. And all of a sudden, I went, ooh, I haven't put on, because I wear the Bare Minerals. You know, we just had the
tinted moisturizer,
with the SPF in it, and usually I wear that, but I hadn't done my makeup yet. I just had my moisturizer on. I went, sitting out here in the sun. So I sat out there for like 10 minutes, get a little vitamin D, and then I went inside because I was like, I don't want to damage my skin even more. So if you are the person that does wear the foundation with the SPF in it, but you're not always wearing foundation, here you go.
Well, and any dermatologist will tell you sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Sun protection is so important. About 80% of the visible sun damage you have on your skin, a dermatologist will tell you, is from the sun. And it's just so important, not just for the way that our skin looks, but for the health of our skin. And we actually have this great graphic just to really hone in on that. SPF sunscreen protects your skin from damaging UVA rays, visible signs of damage, decreases the risk of cancer and early signs of aging. We know that the FDA recommends that we wear a 15 or higher, but not just any sunscreen. It needs to be broad spectrum. That means it covers the UVA and the UVB rays.
And that's not all it is. You're getting their #1 moisturizer mixed within it. They're $49 each for the two. You'd be looking at $98 because you're getting one with the SPF for the morning and one without for the nighttime. It works out to $29.50 each. We do not have these on auto delivery, but everything ships for free this month with Philosophy and less than a $12 easy pay. Now, we started the show with our brand new